While there are many magnificent and famous castles scattered around German territory, one of the most outstanding is certainly Neuschwanstein Castle, near Füssen, Munich, and Hohenschwangau, towns in southwestern Bavaria close to the Austrian border. This castle became particularly well known for serving the inspiration of Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella castles, and over time, Neuschwanstein has inspired anime and game shows. This gorgeous castle's history begins with Ludwig II, the Mad King of Bavaria. This ruler was different from most. He despised public and social gatherings and dreamt of living in a beautiful, remote place. Ludwig II then came across the perfect place to build his dream castle. The king wrote that this location was the most beautiful one could find, and that it was sacred and inaccessible. On September 5, 1869, his long-awaited project took shape on the ruins of an ancient medieval fortress. Christian Jank, who was a theater set designer, was responsible for designing the whole site. He was the ideal person to give the complex a wonderful style. Architects Edward Riedel, George Dolman, and Leo von Klenze were also involved and in charge of the works. When the Mad King's castle was built, castles were no longer needed or used to be built in Germany. In fact, Neuschwanstein features some very modern details for its time, such as the presence of a telephone line, hot and cold water, electric light, and other technological devices. Once the works were completed, the castle was initially named New Castle Hohenschwangau. However, after the Mad King's death, it was renamed Neuschwanstein, as it is known to this day, meaning Castle of the Swan Knight. This name was inspired by a Richard Wagner opera. Neuschwanstein boasts a wonderful structure, whose fantasy aura matches Ludwig II's countenance, mingled with medieval features. It is surrounded by a stunning natural landscape, shaped by lakes and green mountains that enhance its architectural beauty. The impressive structure is 80 meters high and covers an area of 6,000 square meters. The enormous castle houses a total of more than 200 rooms inside. Many of the walls have images alluding to legends cited in Richard Wagner's operas, of whom Ludwig was a friend and admirer. The castle's interior, besides all the grandeur of its external architecture, is also breathtaking. The Hall of Thrones is one of the most amazing chambers, with a sumptuous decorative style, consisting of 2 floors and 15 meters high. Its walls are embellished with many precious stones and an image depicting Jesus, the 12 apostles, and angelic figures. The colors blue and gold prevail, the latter in the walls and details of the setting, providing an impressive atmosphere. Interestingly enough, despite the room's name, there is no throne there, as the king died before it was completed. The Singers' Hall is yet another significant spot in the castle. It was one of King Ludwig II's favorite parts. It was meant to host presentations by musicians and playwrights, as rumor has it. This enormous room, built for composer Richard Wagner, which spans the entire 4th floor, contains several paintings depicting the legend of the Arthurian knight Parsifal and the quest for the Holy Grail. The gold chandeliers are also striking and enhance the luxurious surroundings. King Louis II's bedroom is another highlight of the Neuschwanstein Castle, a luxurious chamber with striking details. The bed, in neo-Gothic style and carved in wood, was handmade and is among the items that draw most attention for its ornamental minutiae. Its walls are beautifully decorated with paintings of Tristan and Isolde. Another is a sink with a swan-shaped faucet, a reference to the opera Lohengrin. Other swan-shaped ornaments can be found in this room. The castle is also home to an artificial grotto, embellished by a waterfall and colored lighting. Apart from this, there is an oratory, a dining room, a cabinet, and many other rooms scattered throughout the world's most wondrous castle. Nevertheless, the king was hardly able to enjoy his wonderful and envisioned castle. In 1886, shortly before the completion of the complex's works, a panel of psychiatrists diagnosed and stated in an official report that the ruler, Ludwig II, suffered from paranoia. Owing to his critical mental health condition, he was imprisoned and relocated. Not long after, he was found mysteriously dead at Lake Starnberg. The castle was not even fully completed at the time of this tragedy. But within weeks of his death, after 20 years of construction, the castle was opened for visitors. Once the work was finished, a fairy tale castle was born. It has since attracted people from all corners of the world, becoming one of Germany's most important tourist attractions. It welcomes about 10,000 visitors daily and is one of Europe's most exciting destinations. It is reportedly the most photographed spot in Germany.